Hello and welcome to Trails to Still 4, the third part of our, well, currently 3-parter finale, possibly 4. We'll figure that out however long it takes. But anyway, welcome to the Imperial Fortress. Last time we did everything that we could within the finale bit that we didn't finish up in the first part. So yeah, first things first, you know, just a leisurely jolt through the open part that we're at. And the first thing we'll notice is that there is a ordnance charging station, which will allow us to sort out anything we decide to do that when it comes to all of our weapons, including making them feel maybe a little bit better, you know? As long as you've bought like the version before. So, you know. As well as our ordnance, which means we can exchange our separate mass and gain a bunch of the cash back. Yay! Partly because we have to buy shit for people. I'm gonna make sure everyone is bloody equipped. Let's see, they just start ordering them differently. There we go. Everyone's now got at least their base of the basic weapon that we should have at this point. Anyway, right, let's sort out who we've actually got in the party at this stage. We've lost access to all those super cool ways of keeping like our all of our resources in a nice manner. We'll put V over music for the moment. Doesn't matter. Right. This is a good starting setup. As we head on into the fortress. Welcome to the entrance. As you can see on our map, there be a chest there. But there is a garden bit that we'll be heading towards. So yeah, more big, large room. Nothing really much going on there. And then we encounter an enemy.
Shit! Now's our chance.
I mean, I got zero. I might as well utilize it.
Very well.
Even though I didn't really do as much as you may want it to.
Right there. An opening.
I'll handle this. Right now.
It's my turn. Exterminating now.
An opening!
It's my turn! Shit! Now! It's mine! An opening! There! An opening!
Gotcha! Let my guard down.
Fuck you, death blow.
It's my turn! My turn! Is that all? Alright!
That's what it sends the save itself. 5222. 6231, yeah. Darn. Well guys, we did it, we killed Fee immediately. Yeah, guys, hop on in for the moment. While I you know, try to not be bad at video games. In fact, I am noticing that one thing I probably should have done is maybe move this here. Maybe we should have done that several parts ago, but
A worthy opponent.
Yeah! Let's go!
also, maybe I should pick a lineup that ain't gonna be like this and tag it safe.
Not today! My turn! Strike!
Let's go. Right.
Let's go! Now!
An opening.
I'm up! It's down! It's mine!
Let's go. Is that all?
Go. Suddenly, only the 8 up front will actually gain experience. But this is a switch, as that's needed to open that door. I just didn't look at it. But anyway, in a chest we get a spirit incense. Lovely.
Ready.
I don't see not really that many enemies actually at the moment. Right, that leads us to where we need to go, and a chest which
That enemy is strong. Please
Bye
be
bye that
careful.
enemy. Here's a brave seed. We like brave seeds. Anyways, we head off to the garden. Where is this place? Feels significantly different than where we were before. Welcome to the garden area. It's a small one, but it's classed as a garden regardless. There's no sign of enemies. Is it just a garden? That might have been what it was originally. One door, two door, and a third door that's already open. Two of the three gates are locked, because each of them leads to a different section of the fortress. Looks like a good place to take a breather, but let's do that later. Yes, we've only just started exploring this area. Let's look around for the Iron Bloods first. Yeah, we can start with the path that's already open, since it's not like we've got any other choices. Welcome to the garden bit. There's really not much going on besides the Orban charging station, which we'll utilise. If the game requires me to use Fear at any point, I'm definitely going to have to use the Serum thing, because I am not really going to be all too happy about stuff. But anyway, first things first is Hall Letter A. Welcome to the hall. Just like with the entrance, there isn't really much more to it than what we can already sight. So, you know, fight the enemies if you decide to. After all, these are the last lot of enemies you can really deal with.
I don't sense any divine knights out that way.
There's still a high chance that something is waiting for us there.
Oh, there's always things waiting for you guys at this point. But regardless, a Diabolos gem inside that red chest. Lovely stuff. And yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. Chests are in the obvious places. Enemies are also in the obvious places. Some enemies in much more exciting positions than others. Some seem to not really care about our presence whatsoever. And that's a door that's locked, so we have to head this way instead. It should be no surprise that the high elements are in effect, hence why I got death blowed earlier. But still. Along the hallway. This is just a little bit of an alcove, a little bit. But this enemy is definitely in the way.
It's strong.
So, yeah, I'll happily,
Let's go. Thunderfang! It's down!
An opening!
It's my turn! Yeah! Let's go! Roll! Helix strike!
Let's go!
An opening! There! An opening! It's my turn! Roll! Helix! It's down! It's mine!
Let's go! Now!
There! Very well. Chop! It's down! An opening! Let's go! Home! Let's go!
Okay, this thing has quite a bit of health, but regardless.
Now! It's mine!
Let's go!
Won't escape! Let's go! There! Let's go! Yeah!
There we go.
Behold, the Vander style! I must try. I need to...
Stat.
Level 140 seems to be a nice range to be at, seeing as the last boss we fought was one that was of higher level. Anyway, doing that opens up the doorway that we needed to open. Ah, you can between me. Okay, oh, it knows me. Ugh.
Ready.
It looks strong. Watch out.
Arcas! Boots. For the men, it's worse than what we've got on Ween, but we'll give it to Kurt. It's slightly better for him after all. Anyway, Hall A ends at this very point. That's the outer wall. Look over there. Standing there at a place, it's Lecter and Claire. Bastards. Instructor Claire. They're just in the same outfits we saw in that broadcast earlier. If they're wearing that, it means they're fully committed to their cause. They won't back down no matter what. No. But neither will we. We won't give in battle, and we won't give up our future. This will be the first test of our ability here at the Imperial Fortress. No matter how deadly or cunning our enemies, we gotta outsmart them. Period. Sounds like I'm up to bat then. I've known you two for some time. I may be able to anticipate their moves. That'd be a lot of help. And we'll be counting on you. Although we also have a shared history with them. Let's think this through and be smart about choosing who will fight in this battle. I'll back you guys up. We've got this. Double check that you're ready for this. And so, we and Altina and Ash are required as attack members. So, yeah, just like the group, basically. At points, various party members will start being like, oh, I want to be in front. Oh, right, okay, we need Ash. Ash, definitely. Attack members, meaning they need to start the fight. Which means who will start with them but Quo. Because, let's face it, we're just going to nuke things. The others that we'll bring with us, we'll take Marcus, why not? And we'll throw in Eustace Overcut for the moment, just out of white decoration usage. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fine for the moment. Obviously, use your orb charging stations and /or emblem master course if you did grab it back in the branch campus back during that part of the game a long while ago. And of course, since we are doing fights of the boss variety, do make sure to save the game so that if you do rage quit, you don't end up having to redo part of the game. But yes, hello Lecter, hello Claire.
Sup guys?
We've been waiting for you.
Knight of Blood and Iron, Claire Without, and Lecter Wundle.
Instructor Claire.
You seem pretty sure we'd show up.
The odds were about 50-50. After all, you'd have to get past the Glorious, the Ions, and disable all the salt pails. If it were anyone else, I'd give them maybe a 1 in 1,000 chance. Nah, maybe more like a 1 in 10,000.
I like those odds.
And
No, wait,
despite
the opposite
the
of
odds,
that.
you managed to succeed. Perhaps it was fate.
It's not fate. It was all thanks to our determination.
Oh, Milliam, I'm so happy you're back.
And yet you side with the enemy.
Wow. Guess the rumors were true. You really threw us for a loop at the Grawl, huh?
Yep, but it was super hard pulling one over on you two. Especially you, Lecter. I really had to get clever. And by that, I mean I snuck off while Eustace and Rufus were fighting.
Naturally.
I'm amazed you managed to pull that off with everything that was going on.
You really got us, Milliam. But I guess we only have ourselves to blame.
Yep.
Yes. Among the Ironbloods, Milliam was always the quickest to learn and adapt. Meanwhile, we were each trapped in our pasts. We had no choice but to accept...
Oh, you see, everything that went wrong in our lives was because of the curse. So everything evil and bad that we'd been doing throughout this game, it was due to a curse. That ain't gonna hold up in court.
We even treated Altina as if she was nothing more than a tool to be discarded.
Claire. Major Claire.
If you feel that way, why do you still insist on standing in our path? Not as the Ironbloods, but as the Knights of Blood and Iron.
Those whose fates are intertwined with the curse of Erebonia. Its keepers.
Kinda answering the question yourselves there,
Whose
fellas.
fate is to fall in this tragic fairy tale called the Great Twilight.
Yeah, that's our job. Our final role, so to speak. We're the conduits linking the fires of war below to this fortress. There's no way you're gonna win against us, unless you bring out your divine knights.
No. No need. But they are able to use...
The curse has linked them to the fortress itself.
Power of the fortress
The
itself
path
is what's
further
being
into the
used
fortress
specifically in
won't
this.
open
But those are
unless
the
you
Ironblood
defeat
power.
us. Throw everything you have into this fight. Your divine knights, panzer soldats,
Nah.
everything. Defeat us
I offer
here,
you
and
one quote.
perhaps you stand a chance of putting out the flames of war.
Major Claire.
Why?
Fine. We'll fight you if we must. But we don't need the
And
Divine
whoever's in your
Knights
party
or
will
the
pull out their
Soulbots to
weapons.
beat you. In fact, we won't even need our entire group.
I'm gonna pick at least about 7 of my friends to beat
Go
you
ahead
down
and
with.
use whatever powers you're getting from the fortress or the curse or whatever. Doesn't matter how determined you guys are. We're gonna break through.
That's right. Your determination will never match ours. Because you're both so focused on your past mistakes, while we look to the future.
Ouch.
Nice one.
She's right, Instructor Claire! There is no honor in fighting foes who have already given up.
So come on. Show us what you really believe in.
I mean, if they truly
Okay.
didn't even going to even fight
I'll
at all, they
give
could
this
just be like,
everything I
our job
have."
is to just jump off this cliff here.
Alright
Whee!
then. Guess it's time for me to get serious.
Good luck, everyone! Claire and Lecter, give it your all too!
Whose side are you on?
No matter the outcome, it all ends
They're gonna
here.
disorder before I
You
get a
best come at
chance
us
to
with
use
everything
Crow.
you
Damn it.
got.
Well, anyways, welcome to fighting Lecter and Claire once more, and with them together this time.
Let's go.
Right, I better hit helix on them so we can at least highlight what they have.
Now,
I hate you, Claire. Anyway, Lecter here has 298,028 health, and element efficiency is 100 across the board. And good luck on getting those stats efficiencies, but I mean, there's a minuscule chance. And if you bring Muse along or throw them out via Ballad, you have an even more smaller chance of charm. How lovely. And of course, Major Claire with 295,756 health, and same again pretty much with most of the stats, except Faint and Sleep is more likely. Oh. And a little more efficiencies across the board again. And we do get a Dominova SR, so actually looking at this with Altina was a good idea, and a Sword Cannon SR. Interesting. Well,
stealth mode, activate.
Let's go. Roll. Helix now.
I'll assist.
How a little fire!
Sure. You're mine! It's down! Wide open!
An opening!
My
damn it. Ash. Oh yeah, I forget I don't have... I may have not bought any actual healers. This is because I forget I don't have Tito anymore. Right, well, since it's the turn that I have a Silver Warden on, we'll do this turn and then Azure Destiny.
time to kick things off.
I don't really have many options on this, but hey, if I want to pull off a Frozen Epoch, then now's the time. Die if I don't do anything else. So.
Not bad.
We hit them so much they're doing the whole
Party's just getting started, though.
thing. So,
I didn't expect this to be easy.
ooh, that's how badly we. Oh, that's how much we know them by. Cool.
Time to paint the gotcha!
Just Sinners one with Claire.
It's the last call.
They enhanced themselves. I can't use anything for this time. I wouldn't be charged.
This must be
There's
near
Clono
devices
Force.
input orbital laser. Fire!
Ash is going to die.
Real?
I shall go.
We have some celestial ones.
Yeah.
Actually.
Thanks.
I'm up. Take it. Now.
I'll assist.
All right.
We just lost Queen just at that moment.
Triumph!
We'll have them hearts then.
Alright.
Just give them insight.
It's a
And there's Ribbon Knight.
Okay. Later.
Seven Caliber.
Now. Activate destroy.
all right.
Oh.
Judgment time.
Is this...
And that's Claire beaten.
My turn.
Let's swap out.
Tag out.
I'll take over.
We'll swap out Ash for Laura and Lion Rush.
Seriously? My turn.
And we love that. That's great. That's exactly what we wanted. And Claire and Laura finished the job.
Hell yeah. That's how we do it.
Indeed. Well done.
That's how it's done.
I must
Yeah.
continue.
And Marcus was here too, I guess. But anyways, That's clarinet the beaten.
Told ya.
The war below has greatly amplified the fortress's power. After we linked to it, you should have had no chance of victory.
Clearly the war hasn't truly started in earnest yet then.
Man, you're really beating the odds today, aren't you?
That's right. After all, we defeated the Jaeger King and the Steel Maiden.
Well, Rufus stole our kill, but regardless.
Learning and growing are both part of being young. And I'm right there with you guys. Keep telling yourself that.
If anyone can make it to the end, it's you guys.
Defeating us has opened up the path ahead for you. There's not much more I can do now besides wish you luck.
And they pull out guns and stuff, because of course they do. Because once again, we have to stop people from trying to kill themselves. Because, you know, well, you know, we've lost time to end ourselves. Seriously.
We thought it might come to this.
Damn. How'd you guys know?
George.
Though the two of you may have built your reputations on being inscrutable,
You were fairly predictable this time.
The way you are now, you couldn't bluff your way out of a paper bag.
You lost. Just accept it and move on. Take some time to rest, you know?
Oh, and while you're at it, put these handcuffs on for the war crimes you've committed.
You're right. That might be best.
We're going to go on ahead now. But you two also need to see this through to the end. Erebonia is going to need you both after we put an end to the Great Twilight.
Yeah! You gotta do your best for me too, okay?
Oh, pardon me.
Milliam! When you put it like that, I guess I've got no choice.
Sheesh. You guys are really asking a lot of us. But you're not in the clear yet. The Crown Prince and the Sanguine Ogre are waiting. You're the only ones who can put a stop to this. Good luck, guys.
Blip. And they go unconscious. But the garden now lights up a bit, and the second gate opens! Yay! They're out cold. The curse and tapping into the fortress power must have taken their toll. Do you guys notice anything unusual about that last quest? As if it clicked into place. Yes, I think there's a sign that a new path has opened. Maybe we should head back to the ruined garden first. Yeah, and prepare for the next battle. My mirror's on it being the Prince and Second Ogre. It's just like what they just said, which will also involve the next rivalry. Mark his body in the way of card. If you don't mind waiting for a moment, I'll quickly tend to their wounds. They're not seriously hurt, but yeah, that's a good idea. Doubt we need to worry about them trying to pull anything funny at least. Let's just let them rest and recover. Ash, Altina, excellent job. And everyone else, thank you for your support. You really nailed it! Thank you. I'm relieved. That could have gone so much worse. Heh, it was nothing. And say no to a breather about now, though. Fair enough. And everywhere else, let's utilise our training station just so that Crow has his EP back. We can trick travel back to the garden, which is good news. The fact that we are able to do that is great because it means that we don't waste our time running around aimlessly through the hall once again. Anyway, cutscene plays the moment we get here. Something's different. That could be because we defeated the first Guardian. I sense ebbs and flows of poor mana. This must have been a place for recovery in the past. One of the gates ahead has opened. Yeah, it looks like we've met the conditions to open another path. Excellent. This looks like the central sector of the Imperial Fortress. I think we can safely assume this is the this is the best spot to set up camp. Yeah, that makes sense. Should we summon the Divine Knights and the Panzer Soldats then? Yeah, that's a good idea. Sweet, let's teleport those Soldats. And so, we and Crow summon them all, and the gun is now our base for when going through the Imperial Fortress. And everyone's just kind of now standing around, doing whatever, while we wait to head out into the next hall. Well, wait for Reen to head out. The fortress is as big as I thought. I hope making this gun our base operations will make exploration more efficient. My money is on yes. Anyway, Pit Cedric and Sanguine Ogre will be our next opponents, we should take a short break before going through the left gate. And the wind gun has been unlocked. The team will disband within the area, allowing me to chat with each member individually. And the Orbital station is located at the top of the secure location. You can prepare your equipment and items for the battle to come. Additionally, you can play Vanish Masters, Pom Party, as well as cook and fish. Leave the gun to assume exploration of the fortress. So yeah, it's basically just now your hub for everything. And if you want to go around talking to people, there are several occasions of Green Star. Come find some Bay Shelly next. This isn't going to be a walk in the park. If I'm right, Shelly might even go all out. It means she's been held back this entire time. I'll keep that in mind. She was pretty strong to begin with, but she's really something else now that she's joined up with Ouroboros. I think the Grandmaster did something to amp up Shelly's strength. I heard rumours of the Grandmaster granting special powers to the members of Ouroboros somehow. But you know, she's a little different than what I hear from Randy and the others. All the viciousness that everyone says she showed in Crossbar 2 years ago, I really can't sense any of that. You and Tina have met Yin before, right? The way I hear it, she knocked Shelly down a peg or two. I.e. see Ashore and the Ashore tree. Apparently the two had a duel and Shelly got whooped. Maybe that was enough to change her. No idea why she teamed up with the Prince now, though. Well, there's the whole Testarossa thing. Then again, I doubt that's the only reason why she teamed up with him. Maybe we'll find out when we face them. Leave it to me, Ween. I'm going to beat that reckless ogre. Alright, good luck, Fee. AKA, we're playing Fee on the team again. This time, hopefully not dying horribly, though. We might actually want to take useless with us, though. I'll keep everything the same for the moment, though. Anyways, other Green Star Ascents include Milliam! Milliam, what are you up to? I was just thinking. I'm glad we didn't have to kill Claire or Lecter. Yeah, the Falcon Warriors are also glad that they didn't have to kill them off. Just killing off characters? Yeah, me too. They're like siblings to you, aren't they? Yeah, that's why I kind of wish I could have done more for them, you know? Both of them had some pretty bad stuff happen to them. That's why they made the choices they did. I'm not criticising them or anything, but I wish we talked more, that we understood each other better. But at least they're both okay. Milliam. Haha, oops, looks like I really brought you down, huh? Cara and I won't be around much longer, but you've got the future ahead of you. Can you look after everyone when I can't anymore? Of course. But isn't it too early for you to be telling me your last wishes? We haven't just started exploring the fortress, and we haven't even fought any rivalries yet. You never know how things will turn out. Heh, know what? You're right. Everything will turn out all right, Reen. I'm here to support you to the end, after all. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Milliam. Yeah. She's really grown up. Considering the circumstances, both she and Crow have amazing resolve in seeing us through. I'll be able to match that. Maybe. Anyways, the new class 7 girls are talking. I'm glad Claire's got less to worry about now. But Prince Cedric's up next. That guy's going to be a royal headache. Yes, we can't expect the fourth rivalry to be any easier. I met him during the Civil War. I was the one who brought him in Duke Cayenne before the Familiar Night. So it's all your fault, old Tina. Had I not done that, perhaps things would not have turned out the way they did. Ali, don't blame yourself, old Tina. My Uncle Quir bears the sole responsibility. No, that's not true. I should have done something when I realised he was becoming unhinged. Who's there you couldn't have known? Hey, the past. Nobody could have seen what was coming. There's no point in obsessing over choices you didn't make. Ali, you were following orders, and Muse, your power-hungry uncle was keeping you from taking what's yours. Kurt and Instructor Ween will handle Prince Cedric. We won't have to worry about him, we just have to support them. You're right. You're just quick to take action when the others are feeling down. Muse and Artina are moving forward in spite of the past too. I'm ready to have students like them. And that you are, Ween. That you are. Anyway, over here is Ash. He's got a green star over his head. Ha! Glad the Scarecrow's not a problem anymore. Very good that we came in and took care of it. I'm sure those two lovely ladies are going to be real happy to hear that. Is that right? That's great, Ash. You know about Claudia and Lucy's wishes? Yeah, through Josh. I mean, Astray. Seriously though, who looked at Lecter and thought he'd make a good student council president? Some role model he is. Hey, don't give me that look. Haha, you've got to know you're calling the kettle black, right? Astray was Joshua's original surname from when he lived in Hamel. Ash seems to be getting his memories back little by little. Give me a break, man. The lousy princess is red 9 next line for being, huh? I'll get them one they won't forget. If you're in my head with that weird ogre girl and thing, just let me know. Yep, I'll be sure to do that. Thanks, Ash. And of course, over this way, we've got Kurt, who obviously is hanged up about Cedric. Kurt, what's on your mind? Prince Cedric? Well, to be honest, yes. I do not know how I feel about facing him on the battlefield. I was remembering him as he was when we first met. He struck me as honest and fair in my manner. When he praised my swordsmanship, his eyes gleamed with appreciation I didn't deserve. His behaviour might have changed drastically, but I believe he's still the same person. It all strikes me as very strange. I don't think he's lost his mind, or that the person he has been supplemented by this new persona is it. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. No, I think you're right. The rivalries are battles between awakeners, but you'll get a chance to talk to him before it. Why don't you see if you can uncover the truth? If anyone can do it, it's you, Kurt. Not me. I'll try. I'll see for myself what's left of the prince I once knew. Good luck, Cat. Alright, that should be all the sub-events, and yeah, so I'm going to 100% be putting emblem on some people, as after we make our way through Hall B. Welcome to Hall B! Really, the architecture of the dungeon does get a bit samey, but you know what, I actually do like the aesthetics of this place. It definitely does feel like a place that was built like ages ago, but only now is available to people to go into. Looks just like out of the wall that it is to fulfill, you know. Anyway, we can't carry on that way because there's a door there, but we can go along this way for this chest. Lovely stuff. And there's a gate there stopping us from going that way round. So thankfully, this switch is what was needed to open all those doors, meaning that we now can just beeline to our location. Thank you, game. Wrong we go.
Now, bring it on! Back at you. It's my turn.
Well, we have a stairwell, but
yeah! Let's go.
I'm off.
Infernal, huh?
I shall go. Targets eliminated.
Targets eliminated. Away we go. Another chest. And more directions to go. Hoping we pick the right one. Yeah. Oh, we found...
It's big. Let's be careful.
Yep, and we got a lag spike, so that was fun. Anyway, that's needed to open the door. But we also have to head this way to open the chest.
Huh. Got a hot table here.
Activate destroy.
My turn. How do you like this? Awaken. I'm up. Yeah! Let's go. Take infernal. Huh? Now.
I'll assist.
I'll handle this. It's off balance.
You're wide open. It's my turn. It's down.
I'll assist.
I'll handle this.
Now. You're wide open. My turn.
My turn.
I'm up. My turn. You meant.
Alright, well that deals with that enemy. And inside the chest we find Radiant Armor Nuad. Oh, okay, that hurt. Anyways, me dying of cold aside, along this way. And me choosing the direction that at least
This
suggests.
one looks frightening. Please be careful.
And a Grail Locket. Be sure to equip it on the payment that's going to be, you know, involved in the fight that you'll be doing up next. We've got one on Quo, and of course we already have a prevent
We've made it
elements.
outside again, but
Who knows?
it feels
that.
different from the last time.
Yeah, because we're in a different part.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go. It makes no difference who's waiting for us. We'll meet them head on.
Good on you, Kat. Anyway, Sarum Capsule into Hall B end. I'll take a swig of drink. Figured they'd be here. Yep, on a platform now, it's Shirley and Cedric. To the surprise of no one. Prince Cedric. Despite everything, he's still one of the most important figures in Erebonia. I'm afraid we don't have the leisure of worrying about being disrespectful to a member of royalty anymore, though. You know, it's bad when Shirley seems like the more sensible one of the two. Oh, definitely. She's a special case of her own, but yeah, Prince Cedric really has raised the bar. Right, I have to question this, guys. You do know Shirley's the one that has sexually assaulted multiple women on screen! Just saying. Cedric needs to be, I don't know, raping kittens in order to be less sensible. He's allowed himself to cross several lines that shouldn't ever be. Fortunately, we have the perfect team to handle the situation. Kurd, of course, offers himself up. In the battles leading up to the rivalry, please let me take part. I would like to be on the support team for the rivalry itself. I've been waiting for a chance to talk to Cedric for a long time now. Kurd. Yeah, you definitely have to be on the team for this one. You're welcome to join me, Kurd. I'll make sure you can call on your Panzer Soldat. Don't be shy, use it as much as you need to. Thank you. Among our enemies, I'm really concerned about Sanganoga. But you should also keep in mind there may be military monsters and archaisms on the way. Well, show me your blades, stock up on ammo, and let's go say hi to them. So, we are requiring Kurt. However, we also will be needing Crow for the rivalry. And he's just not needed. Well then. Feel like I've wasted my time here. Let's actually have a healer on here. So, Elliot, come on down. Yeah, unit support, uses support. Ash is not needed if we're going to go for Laura for damage dealing. I'm not saying it's not needed for this point, but we do need Kurt. So, actually, no, I kind of want Ultima, but no, we don't need to rely on Ebon Crystal. Let's just double check our stuff. Who really needs it? CP wise, right, you two, you need it. Also, I really should put like Mobius on like Queen or something just to help Quo out. Should have leveled it up. I realise that now. Anyone else needing it desperately out of everyone? Because Ash is just going to be there on support side of things. Just do this for a second because we want the CP back. Right, out of that. And oh yeah, we gave Minotaurus to Cut. Why did I do that? Is there not a better one? Because obviously serious means I should probably fade tanking better. Could go gun there actually. 3 gun there users, yeah! And no, it was not really that phase heavy. No, it wasn't. Hence fate's good and all, but we'll be putting on a grow locket, so Kurt can't be murdered, at least not as easily. And where is all my evergreens? That will do, 52% evasion. It's useful. So yeah, outside of Laura at the moment, everyone in my starting lineup can prevent elements. Lovely stuff. And we might as well, of course, rest up on the thing for everyone else. That was just EP or health missing. And once again, oh no, wrong menu. Once again, save your game before the fight. Don't be a fool. And hello, Shirley and Cedric.
Hey! Look who's finally here!
Your Highness, we stand before you as members of the Radiant Wings. Thor's Class 7.
The Radiant Wings? My, what a fanciful name.
Knight of Blood and Iron, Cedric Winnie's
Straight out of some fairy tale or another. Yet as we speak, the real world is ablaze with war. Those flames feed the Imperial Fortress, magnifying its power and hastening the Great Twilight's climax. It is at that moment that the rivalry of the Seven will reforge the Septarian of Steel.
Yes, Cedric, we know that.
All for the sake of the reborn Lionheart Emperor, Chancellor Osborne!
So you knew.
I doubt His Majesty would have told you.
I had a vision when I first joined the Ironbloods. Perhaps it was the Arnor blood flowing through my veins, resonating with the soul of my ancestor. What I saw only renewed my conviction that this path was the right one. The most powerful Chancellor in Erebonian history, and its greatest Emperor. This is the man I've chosen to follow. Can you even imagine what an honor it is to walk in the footsteps of such greatness? To contribute to his cause? No. Of course you can't.
Yep.
Your Highness.
Yeah, I can actually. Because you're an idiot. Anyway.
He's completely lost it.
Yes. He may have lost his senses, but he's still both powerful and dangerous.
What a time to be alive, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's so much action going on down on the surface. I'm sure Daddy and the others are really tearing it up. Thinking about this whole war, though, it kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Huh? Shirley.
Are you dissatisfied with our agreement, Shirley?
Nah, not really. Sure, it'd be fun to raise some hell with the others on the front lines, but I chose to come here. At first, it was just because Lady Belle asked me to. But now, I want to see this through to the end.
Very well, then. I trust you'll fight with your full strength. We'll need it to prepare the stage for the rivalry, after all. Though the victor should already be clear.
Yeah, Rean.
Yeah. Despite being outnumbered, you seem confident about your chances of victory.
They're probably counting on the fortress to lend them power.
Indeed. Lecter and the Icy Maiden may have squandered its power, but unlike the two of them, I am the Vermilion Awakener. I can harness it to its full extent.
Such sinister energy.
I can feel it. The fortress has granted me power, and the energy from the war is flowing into me too. If I'm not careful, I'll end up slaughtering you all. It wouldn't do to make you an immortal now, would it, Rean? I'll take care to let you live for the sake of the rivalry. Even if you're barely clinging to life, it should still be fine.
You... A true noble would never act so disgustingly arrogant.
Your parents and your sister would be ashamed to see you now.
And also, Prince Oliver.
They're the ones bringing shame to our family. We are the descendants of Drakel's Rice Arnor, the Lionheart Emperor. It is our duty to carry out his will. It is written in the Black Records themselves. What further evidence do you need?
We've read them all, and
Prince Cedric,
it's kind of not much left of it.
Let me ask you something. What are you so afraid of?
What? You've been a serious pain in the ass, but to be honest, I kind of like your style. The way I hear it, you used to be one hell of a scrawny shrimp, but you worked your ass off and actually got pretty strong.
Yeah, he's definitely gotten
you're
strong
no
compared
match
to
for me,
Constant too.
still.
Out of everyone at Thor's, you earned the top score on the midterm examinations. Your academic and military records are exemplary. You're more than suited to one day inherit the future of Erebonia.
Yet it's apparent there is something you lack. A good leader. A good person earns their people's trust through compassion and kindness. Traits you seem to be sorely lacking.
Or they win everything and write the history books. That is the other option.
You're going to lecture me on what it means to be a person? You? A homunculus cooked up in a lab?
And everyone now starts lining up to bitch slap Cedric for saying that, because he is an asshole.
You saw what Allie and Milliam did back at the Grawl.
One was unconscious, the other killed themselves.
From you, no less. And it was Milliam who saved her, and the rest of us, by becoming the Sword of the End. They may have been artificially created, but their selflessness made them more human than any of us there. How can you not feel anything after seeing all that with your own eyes?
Kurt.
I can't wait for there to be a homunculus and Daybreak that requires to be humanized. Oh, and Reverie as well.
But when it comes to your brother and your
I've
dad,
been
you start getting all
increasingly
worked up.
being made aware of that it is more Cold Steel bullshit, so yeah.
And then when your sister tries to help you, you fly off the handle at her.
Don't you see, Elfin? That's exactly why I must do this. I'm just as glad as you to see him alive again. But feelings such as that are only
Fuck
for the
feelings.
You have this strange need to deny the love you hold for your family. Further, you have no consideration for others, yet the Chancellor's words are as holy scripture to you.
It doesn't make any sense. You realize it too, don't you?
Man, so many Quizbot checks are just not working.
As you said, the rivalry of the Seven's purpose is to reforge the Septarian of Steel. Each of the participants must have unshakable resolve. Let's say you are able to defeat Instructor Reen and Governor General Rufus. Cedric, are you truly prepared to fight Chancellor Osborne, the man you've chosen to follow?
No, he now just lies down. Osborne pins him. 1, 2, 3. That one bash at the beach in WCW that one time.
It's one of Olivert's books. He's so cool. There's nothing he doesn't know.
Only because Mueller and Zex drilled so much into my brain. When you grow up, you'll learn all sorts of things too. The two of you may even put me to shame one day.
You don't have to call me Your Highness. You can just call me Cedric. I've always been jealous of how close our brothers are. We should be friends too. I mean, if that's okay with you, Kurt.
Of course, Cedric, we can be just like our ancestors, Emperor Dreikels and Roland Vander.
I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Whenever I start to drift off, that vermilion shadow appears. It's all around me.
as if it's trying to swallow me whole.
Is that so? He must be another sacrifice. Or perhaps he finds himself in a similar situation as Drykel's once did.
What is that thing?
It should go without saying that it is all around you. It's part of you now, after all. More importantly, our dear Crown Prince is doomed to waste away at this rate.
Huh?
I suppose we have no other choice. I am hesitant to suggest it, but allow me to make a proposal, Your Highness. There's a chance you may forget all about this. So please, take your time and think it through before you give me your answer.
Why did I looked up to Chancellor Osborne. I truly believed supporting him was my duty. How could I have said such horrible things? How could I have done such
Yay!
things to my
We're
own
breaking him!
family?
Yay! Oh yeah, the cast.
It's as we thought.
He finally snapped out of it. Yeah. He was under the control of the gnomes. No. The Ebon Knight.
Huh. Figured it was something like that. You started acting weird during all that crap at the Grawl. Maybe it's a stupid reason, but since our weapons share a name, I wanted to see where this went.
Sensation on my face.
Huh? I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Hey, get your shit together, Princey boy. So what if you're scared or embarrassed? You're really only here because you're being controlled? I don't buy it.
Curse made him do it.
It doesn't matter how messed up the truth is. It's still the truth, and it's still your truth. You accepted the Ebon Knight's call. You wanted power for yourself. It's easy to blame someone else, but you know the real reason you came here. It was your own selfishness. If you can't admit that much, you're not gonna get anywhere.
Hey now.
No, she's got a point.
Yeah. That would be a good first step.
That's right. I was so envious of Alfin, of Olivert, and of Reen and Kurt. All of you. I was envious of anyone who had the potential to become a true hero. All my life, people have compared me to Alfin. They would constantly talk behind my back. I know they found me lacking, and I've always envied Olivert's intelligence and his freedom. It's my fault he felt the need to relinquish the throne.
I'm the bastard child. The flesh and blood of... Well, there's something along those lines,
You too,
I'm assuming was said.
I was born so weak, and I've always looked up to your strength and swordsmanship. But even so, you held on to that ridiculous complex of yours simply because of your build. As for the rest of you, you came to my rescue. You fought the Vermilion Apocalypse to set me free, and lost Crow as a result.
Yep. Flash Spectacle still too.
Through all that, I was always sitting on the sidelines, watching tales of heroes unfold before my eyes.
Well, it is the Legend of Heroes, Trails of, so...
Had I enrolled at the main campus when I was supposed to, we might have become friends. I could have become one of you.
In a different timeline, Crown Prince Cedric could have been a new party member. Potentially. Potentially.
Your Highness. I had no idea.
Maybe in Reverie? And there we go.
Looks like he's finally ready.
Thank you, Shirley. And I thank all of you as well. You made me confront my weakness. And now, I'll overcome it!
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe we should have just kicked you when you were down. Would have been easier that way.
Yeah, probably, but we would need the rivalry to still happen.
I agree. It's pointless to fight someone who's busy fighting themselves.
Eh.
Very well. We accept your challenge. Instructor Reen, everyone. Right.
And we enter battle.
Guess I'd better go all out too.
Which one's my best evasion tactic?
Triumph! Avalon Hearts!
Yeah, I wasted a turn by accident by doing Demon Chain after that, but hey, you know, that's fine.
It's mine! Sucker! They're down!
An opening!
Let's go!
Right, okay, we did our damage. Surely the Sanguine Ogre for once again, with 303,924 health, element efficiency is 100 across the board, and stats efficiency wise you could mute her, but I don't think that would actually achieve anything, so freezing is probably the better one to do. Also blinding, also definitely. Also for the record, she does have Death Blow in her skills, so do keep that in mind with what accessories you have equipped prior to the fight. And of course, Prince Cedric has 301,476 health, and yeah, you can confuse him, potentially. And then we'll efficiency across the board. That's really all that needs to be said about that.
Right, it's down! An opening! Alright!
Okay, time to add your destiny.
Moving out!
And yeah, change of order. Dark Moon time.
Dark Moon formation!
Alright!
Frozen New Punch! Maybe I should have gone for the bigger, more stronger one. Oh well.
I'm feeling all tingly.
It's my turn!
Ah, we haven't actually hit Cedric for that much. Surely, however, we've almost killed.
Roll! Helix now! It's mine!
An opening. I'll show.
My turn. Right! It's off balance.
You're wide open! My turn!
Ooh, looks like we have white decoration time.
White decoration!
My turn!
While I'm busy giving Crow some EP back.
None of my watch!
And Mecca's curse. This is why we white decoration. Just guarantee that we won't take much damage in the process.
An opening! It's down! An opening!
I'm only just getting started!
My turn!
Good on you, Cedric.
Moving out!
But maybe we should deal with Shirley before she gets a turn.
Helix strike!
Since I'm basically doing that quick. Anyway, Galleon 4!
Flame.
Damn.
Moving out! Let's go!
There we go.
Not bad.
Shirley down.
Alright!
What's white decoration? 3. Yeah, he's about aircraft. Oh, white decoration again.
Moving out!
As he hits Purgatory Saber.
Not today! Moving out!
Oh, pardon me.
Showtime! My turn!
Ah, damn it.
Strike! Let's go!
Hey, we got out of it.
It's my turn!
Which means Helix strike time. Move. And with that break, we'll just grab BP out of it and win! Crow and Law get the final blow again. Level ups for a bunch of people! And we've strucken them down, although this is not the end, of course, for we've triggered the conditions for the rivalry.
It looks like we did it! Wow! So this is a rivalry, huh?
Indeed it is, Shirley.
I must admit, Kurt, you truly are a worthy adversary. But the two of us will have to settle things another time. To me, Testarossa, the Vermilion Knight!
Very well.
Okay. Cedric brings 2 Saber Swords with him.
Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight! Come! Odin, the Azure Knight!
Acknowledged.
And Kurt. So that comes alongside.
Show him you're a real man now, Princey boy.
I don't want to headcanon it, but I'm 100% sure Shirley would at some point call Cedric a Nancy boy.
And the son of Chancellor Osborne. I admired you more than anyone. But now you stand against me as the hero of the Radiant Wings. I have no choice but to surpass you. The Vermilion Knight, once held by Emperor Hector, then the false Emperor Orthros, is now mine. And I will prove my worth as its Awakener.
Very well. I'll give it everything I've got too. We'll fight each other on equal ground, as Awakeners.
Allow me to assist.
Come on, let's get this party started.
And so our rivalry has occurred. Featuring the third rivalry has boosted Funlar's strength and Art's strength by a good amount. And changing partners. During 29 hours we can swap our support members in by pressing K. So we have a reserve combatant. We can swap it to be Muse, we can swap it to be Ash, we can keep it as Yuna. I will happily take Muse over Alyssa. William is an option for us to use for our thing. However, so I guess do that. I guess we'll have more support going on with our partners. And these three are locked in. We have to use them, but we can't move them from the attack bit. Also, make sure your EX orbs are HP orb 3 and Power orb 3 at the very least. Just out of... Don't be an idiot. I probably could actually have maybe a better one than the others, but still. Welcome to our rivalry fight. We have got Testarossa, which we do remember some of the efficiencies towards. Yay! And also some Salvers that we don't remember the efficiencies of. So I guess it's time to fight.
Moving out.
So yes, Testarossa has... Oh god, that's a lot of health. 1.3... so yeah, 350,000 plus a 1. I guess it's a million. Right, yes, we'll just gain some points while we're doing this.
Let's go.
And slashes for 1. Oh.
There! It's mine! Mine! It's my turn! Get back! It's down! And opening! Moving out!
So doing that means, yeah, they have a lot less health, so we should probably deal with them.
Darkness, sunder them! Very well. There! It's mine!
It's my turn!
Mine! It's my turn!
Demon Blade!
Moving out!
Over here! Now!
We're gonna need to very much so. He needs the health.
There! At once!
Let's unite.
Mistral Blade!
Not yet.
It's my turn!
Finished.
Now! An opening!
Now. There.
Mine!
And he activates Oblivion Arms, which does a good job at the whole murder thing, including Kurt. Damn it.
Spirit! Let's go! Get back!
Demon Blade!
I'm going! There!
My turn. I appreciate it. Moving out. Darkness, sunder them! Let's go! Spirit! Demon Spear!
Now!
I don't have many of these. Okay, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah!
I appreciate it. Very well.
Oh, I'm gonna spare
Spirit! Let's go!
what I can.
Spirit!
Yeah!
Demon Spear! My turn! Let's go!
Damn, he's been sealed.
Spirit! Demon Bow Fire! Mine! Give me a break!
Yeah, just a billion attacks all at the same time, I don't need. And we really need to get rid of this thing. I've done the fight wrong.
My turn. There! It's mine!
My turn. Spirit!
Mine! Demon blade!
I'm in trouble.
Thanks!
It's my turn!
Recharge!
Now, Spirit!
This is nothing.
It is
I'll
something.
assist. My turn.
There! You're wide open! Demon spear! Mine!
Oh, that's good, lovely. An Oblivion arms. I can't.
It's not going down that easy.
Spirit!
I'm going! Here's a little something.
My turn.
Darkness! Sunder them!
It's my turn.
Relax now! And only!
My turn.
I'm out of Resurrect Stones practically. Okay, that's fun.
Demon spear! Here!
All right.
There! You're wide open!
I'm going!
What?
There we go.
Oh, you messed with the wrong guy.
Oh, that was dicier than I'd want it to be. I think I needed the defense one more. I realised that now. I need to make sure I've got a defense EX.
So it's finally over.
And the rivalry is won. Ween
They did it.
gets the win. Since Cedric is not an immortal, he is not fading from existence.
What have I done? I helped start this war. I stood idly by when my father and brother nearly lost their life. What was it all for? This can't possibly be real. It can't. It can't. Chancellor Osborne, Lecter, Rufus, father, mother, Alphen, Olivert. Tell me this is just a bad dream.
Nope.
Your Highness.
No. This is real, isn't it?
Yep.
The truth was that I simply wanted strength above anything else. Now, I must accept the consequences.
At least someone's willing to.
Isn't that right, Kurt?
Yes.
Instead of going for the whole, oh, I'll pull out my gun and shoot myself.
Weakness and wanted to get stronger. We just happened to end up on different paths. But the past is the past. We need to see one another for who we are now, as equals, as rivals, but most importantly, as friends.
Kurt is saying it's true. Well, maybe less on the friends part, but
I
still.
knew you were too soft. I would expect no less from a Vander. No. From you, Kurt.
And Cedric goes unconscious. As the Vermilion Knight goes into Falamar.
Is he going to be okay?
Yeah. It seems like he just lost consciousness. I can only imagine the toll all of this must have taken on him.
Even though he's not an immortal, I'm sure losing a rivalry didn't help him any. He probably burned through all his mana.
Yes, I think that's likely.
We shouldn't just leave him here.
Don't worry about it. I'll keep an eye on him.
Shirley?
You look pretty drained too. She must have been lending the prince her strength during the rivalry.
Yup, sure was. Usually I'd be able to fight for 3 days straight if I had to. But I'm not feeling so hot right now. Honestly, this might be your best chance at taking me down. I'm game if you want to try.
Alright, I'll get the beheading stick.
What is wrong with you?
Man, Randy was definitely right about her.
No. You've actually been holding back this whole time, haven't you,
I'll
Shirley?
be sure to fight her at full strength in the future then.
Ever since then, you've been focused on looking out for Prince Cedric above anything else.
You're right.
Turns out you've got a soft spot after all, huh?
Not really sure how to explain it. I just can't shake the feeling I should be keeping an eye on him. Making sure he's okay. It's not like he's even my type. I'm way more into girls anyway.
Of course, the gay person is the one that does all the sexual assaults. Brilliant move, Falcom. But anyways.
Huh. Maybe he's like a little brother to me.
Fair enough.
Crap. Think I'm gonna need a nap soon. You've got to deal with Mr. Jadebrook next, but you might run into Lady Belle and can't be on the way. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
And the way Shelley collapses on Cedric is certainly a little humorous, but regardless, the next part of our journey is opened in the garden. Just now, did you all feel that? Yes, another path has opened. No rest for the wicked, eh? We're doing very well so far, 4th rivalry done. Could feel the familiar knight's power flying into Valimar. Don't look any different though for Valimar. Were you able to get any new abilities at all? Yes, I now possess Testoros's 1,000 weapons ability. We expect that to make quite the difference in the battles against the Ulrich and Ebon knights. Yep, he's definitely climbing up with each rivalry. That'll be a lot of help. Well, another knight bites the dust. We got through without a single casualty this time. Thank goodness for that. Oh, pardon me. I think after this, Cedric's definitely not going to be causing trouble for us anytime soon. Well, I don't know, maybe he shows up in Reverie and does something stupid. Who knows? And in any case, I'm not authorized to try and apprehend him. Oh, even more tested opponent waits us next. Rufus! Yeah. I'm evil. We knew that in advance though. Green Crow-Cut, you need to rest up. Let's go back to our base in the garden. Ooh, Eustace is taking charge. How cool! He's only got a knack for it. Shouldn't we be worried about the Ouroboros members potentially ambushing us before we even get to Rufus? Let's figure out a plan on how to deal with them. Okay, but back to base first. By the way, Cut. Just want to say that you did a great job getting back there. Getting through to Cedric. The rivalry went well, with no regrets on either side, thanks to you. Well done. Oh, it was nothing really. It was. You bring pride to the Van der family. That's right, keep your head high. You're the hero today. You deserve a special mention for how you handled the prince. Heh, your rousing speech did get a little cheesy at some parts though.
Thank you, everyone. It means a lot. And I'll do all in my power to see us through to the end.
And unless something massive occurs in Reverie, I think that's Kurt's character arc done. The Divine Knights are teleported back to the base, and we're now back here. Actually, we can head up here and get an ore shard. Ooh, lovely. Wait, hold on. Was there one at the end of the hallway? If there is, then I'm an idiot. But that doesn't mean we could get our hands on another one. No, there isn't. That's a shame. I guess because of how it is. Anyway, to the garden once again. This time we'll be able to head to the next part of the fortress, as well as, of course, there'll be more stuff there. They decided to take a short break before seeing where this new route would lead them. Yep, up there to a lift-looking thing. That's the new unlocked gate, but make sure we're ready before going that way. Looks like the next rivalry is going to be Rufus, but we'll have to get past those two from Ouroboros first, because of course Ouroboros have to be there. Because we do need one last encounter with Ouroboros, I guess. Anyway, Sarah has a green starter. How are you doing before the 5th rivalry, Ween? Give the generals no push over. I bet he's going to give you hell. Yeah, I'm certain he will. When he gives you hell, when he gives you hell, when he gives you hell. On my face. He's a noble through and through, with that unshakable confidence of his. Not only is he an amazing swordsman, but he's an accomplished strategist too. Now don't forget, he took out a witch's familiar and instrumental to Operation Jormungand. Talked to him a few times when he was on the board of directors. He seemed too perfect to be real. It's almost unnatural. Yeah, he's only set the bar high for our rivalry. Don't worry, we'll defeat him. We've got Eustace on our side after all. That's right. It's their time to shine. We'll have to get past 2 more before we get to Rufus though. At least the model maid won't be there. You ready, Reen? Yeah. And of course, over on this side is Eustace. It looks like you're more than prepared for this. I've been reflecting on the past 12 years with my brother. Since the Civil War, he appeared to reject all reason. It's confused and angered me greatly. But I've come to realise I owe him a lot as well. So you're determined to give him a piece of your mind this time? Absolutely. No longer will his little brother linger in the shadows. I will confront him face to face. I know the rivalry is a battle between the two of you, but I see it as an opportunity for me to sort out these last issues between us. Yeah, but we've got those 2 from Ouroboros to deal with before we get there. I'll gladly help with that. Yeah! So once again, do all your preparations here in this part that you desire. I'm going to make... oh, there is. There are some special additional orbs. But it requires usage of your Cornelia, Sapphire, and Brill, which we're not actually using. We just don't have the U materials for it. Noval, Fenrir, and Mars gems. If you happen to have the U materials for it, then great news. No need to worry too much. Sadly, it looks like if we have... oh, we definitely... well, we're using 32 of our things on the Shield Orb 3, because I feel like we're needing that more than anything else. Unfortunately, that means we don't really have much in terms of U materials, and I need to use them for these. We're going to be definitely needing to heal a lot more often than I probably should have. And we'll get some repair ones as well while we're at it. There we go. Anyways. Without septic mass. Maybe I should just, like, modify ornaments. Just open up every single slot possible on everyone. See what I've got left after I get through cut. Okay, right, so... that way we can just equip everything on as many people as possible. No, that can't be upgraded. There we go. Oh, we actually ran out. Probably should upgrade them as the last one. There we go. Yeah, we ran out of water. Darn. Well, anyway, with that, I can just double check what we've got on Crow. Yeah, that's why we got the Sith Gem. Where's the other? Where's my where did I put the? Ah, there's a Rhodian Empire. I put on because it's Time Wind Mirage. See, it's 5S versus 4S plus, so theoretically that means the Rhodian Empire is actually better. We can equip both, but I would rather put a water gem that would help boost the arts more. Yeah, that's your gem. Oh yeah, put the known kiss on Laura. Well, anyways. Any stat that we do want to increase more so, we'll just, actually we'll put you up front just in case we do have to go into a fight. We'll just deal with as we get through it. Actually, this is a good spot to save as we'll be moving along to the next bit. Right now. Up to Hall C with an elevator instead of a stairway. Lovely stuff. And just like with all the other bits, we gotta make our way through various enemies that we can, and also maybe fight if we want to. If the desires are there. Actually, I should probably check. Yep. Head the correct way is to deal with getting the chests.
A powerful foe. Ready yourself.
Ah, that's not what I wanted to do, game.
Let's go. Roll. Helix strike. Let's go.
That's a nice bit of health it's got there.
Here I go. Let's get him.
You're wide open. All right.
Oh, we petrified.
Let's go. My chop. Behold.
Oh, there we go. I love it when supposedly tough enemies are petrifiable. Just makes life a lot easier. Anyway, flesh armor Uzi. We kind of just not been bothered to equip things. Anyway, Crow, you got it. And what's the ready armor on give? Suppose we can put it on Emma, just in case we use her at all. We might use her, we might not. Depends really. Obviously, we do use everyone in the end, so I'll just make sure to emblem courts everyone before the final battle. For a moment beforehand. Anyway, we're heading along this hallway, and one of us giant.
Take care.
Nom nom nom. A whole bit of this variety gives us a Tyrrell bomb inside a chest. Lovely stuff. Once again, gates are in our way, so we're going to have to run around a little bit more. Heading this way in particular nets us a chest of a dragon incense. Yay! And heading this way to a different chest that an enemy is in front of.
An opening!
That will just
Right, it's down! An opening!
Here I go! This!
I'm up!
We have to flow.
I must...
Oh, a treasure chest?
Callisto is... Oh no, it's a shoe for one. Here, Yuna, you can have it. Activating the thing allows us to get into the gate bit. But of course there was another direction we could go before that. So yeah, we'll do that first then. Simple as that. I gotta say, I do honestly believe Realm of the Grey One is my favourite end dungeon out of all the Cold Steel games. That's because the Gruul Vector actively became a worse dungeon because the stakes because a lot of the things I occurred in there just got really wrecked. Just like, no, let's just not have that happen, actually. It's just like, ah! Okay, 7-fold gem. What does that entail? 7th caliber and attacks and cross can cancel arts. Ooh, that is actually very useful. Here, you have it. What am I seeing here? Oh yeah, Seraph. Seraph, that could be useful in person. I thought Crow were able to have that much. Anyway, Hall C! Mid. That's right, this hall's big enough to get a midpoint. What the hell is that? Welcome! Quest of all Boris and a picture of the fallen Mishi? That's evil Mishi, but why would someone paint that here? And the picture is protected with magic, no less. It doesn't look like any craft of her bunny, in which case, to the surprise of no one, somehow this reminds me of something we saw at the Infernal Castle 2 years ago. They drew something like that just for fun. Yep, they drew the Sapphire thing. Ah yes, I remember. Seems like forever ago. Huh, so they liked clowning around. Yeah, but this is a little different. I have to put it, you can tell that whoever drew this has malicious intentions. Yuna steps forward to volunteer herself. Instructor, could I be on the team for the next battle? Yuna, are you sure? It's not an unreasonable request. She's familiar with the opponents we'll be facing. It's already got my nerves ever since what happened at Orcus Tower, but it's Mirabelle that I have to settle the score with, not just for personal reasons either. I'm representing the SSS too. Their feelings towards Crossbow and determination to turn things around for the land she betrayed. Thought you might feel that way. Ellie and the other SSS members would be happy to hear that you're so determined to take on their enemy. Okay, Yuna, you'll win, but Mirabelle is still an Angress and should be accompanied by an enforcer whose true motives are still unclear. I get that this hurts close to home for you, but you have to be extra careful. Don't put yourself at risk. Right. So Yuna is required. Oh, hey, look, we've already got Yuna on the party. Lovely stuff. My emblem. I'll emblem a few people, but anyway, Lola, we're not actually going to be using this fight. I feel like I'm just thinking Altina might be better just to have in the support bit. But we now have to go through and make sure and just emblem everyone quickly, just out of it just makes sense to do so. Oh no, that's a Valhalla. Does Crow need it? Yeah, Crow needs it. When did I get Valhalla? Oh wait, hold on, because Aurelia has Valhalla. Because everyone else uses the axes. Wait, hang on, that made Aurelia use her thing. So, I guess we gained Valhalla from the Pyres. High HP increases physical damage up to 45%, killing enemies recover HP, 18% health per enemy killed, and evasion goes up by 9%, and also just space arts, because of course. And Altina will emblem for the moment, just out of makes sense to do so, and then just wait a minute. There we go. Right. Cart I've given it to Yuna, I give Scorpio to... I give Gungnir to Crow, but actually might not be the best option. Funny enough, the plan was to give him Sophia. Maybe it's also useful. Actually, yeah, Sophia, Mobius is a good idea, because then he's actually able to do that stuff. I'll put Ebon on team for now. Right. As per usual, when it comes to... keep pressing the wrong button. As per usual, saving regularly because... yeah, without fight boss.
So you've survived the 4th rivalry after all. Color me impressed.
Yeah. Hi, Mirabelle. Hi,
I guess the little prince
Campanella.
just couldn't measure up. Given that he had the fortress's power, he should have had at least a 60% chance of winning. Oh well.
And knowing Shirley, she would have gone all out when it came to battle. Well, moving on. How do you care for our artistic embellishments? We figured this place could use some touching up.
Is this all just a game to you?
You two really are the worst. I see Mcburn's not with you. Even so, I can sense him. He's waiting for us somewhere in this fortress.
Yeah, he's a future boss fight.
My, how perceptive. Those senses of yours are impressively sharp. Perhaps it's something you picked up from being the sacrifice.
It seems like Mcburn has his own things he wants to take care of. But I've gotta say, he's been real fired up since your run-in at Orcus Tower.
Yes.
We promise not to play too rough. If you're curious, why don't you go check up on him yourselves after we're done here? Well, assuming you managed to make it past the Jade Rook too, of course.
Your words mean nothing. You don't even have any intention of taking this battle seriously.
It sounds like they're only going to do the bare minimum to fuel the rivalry.
That's right.
Yeah.
The more I understand how the rivalries work, the more intrigued I am. They're very well designed. They're actually the perfect reference for my Ars Magna research. So please, don't hold back. I'll need every little bit of data I can get from you.
Okay.
You really are the worst. You may be an Anguis, just like the Steel Maiden was, but you're nothing like her.
But of course, she's a 3rd Anguis, not a 7th.
Oh my. I'm terribly sorry if I offended you. I considered dropping in to bid her farewell, but since we weren't especially close, I decided it wasn't my place. To be honest, though, I'm a little surprised Mcburn didn't stop by.
Who knows? Maybe he already said his goodbyes. I'm sure our other members outside of Erebonia would have liked to pay their respects too.
Those that we are aware of, like Walter, and those that we're not aware of.
Oh,
there are other members.
That's just how things go sometimes.
And of course, any like get added between now and like Revelry and Daybreak and whatnot.
It might be a little late to be asking, but what happened to taking back your Phantasmal Blaze plan?
Ooh. And why would you possibly be interested in that little SSS fangirl?
Well, that plan did involve the Azure Tree, so...
It's because the SSS got wrapped up in it that I want to know. And now that we're on the topic, there are a bunch of things I just don't get about you. You go around pressing people's buttons and making evil grins,
yeah.
But I don't get the feeling you're as much of a jerk as you let on.
Yeah,
and on top of that, people say you've looked exactly the same for the past decade. What even are you?
Immortal, monk killer, some kind of spirit thing. There's a list of things you could say that Campanella could potentially be.
Oh?
Could he be a homunculus like me and Milliam?
Nah. His facial expressions, the malice behind his grin, it all seems way too human. I don't get the feeling he's an immortal either.
And you,
they just shut down all my ideas.
Let's forget the fact that you're a scummy traitor for a moment. Why the heck did someone as self-absorbed as you swear allegiance to the Grandmaster?
I wondered that about Vita, too. And even the Steel Maiden. She was a proud knight. Why would she serve such a group?
Aren't the Enforcers free to do whatever, too? If they want to leave the group, Ouroboros doesn't try to stop them at all.
Not much of an organization at that point.
What kind of evil organization works like that?
That's because there's just way too many good ones.
The Guild's been wondering that for a while now, too.
I.e. more than one.
The Steel Maiden went off and did her own thing, and Sharon's quit completely.
Not just them, either. Joshua, Ren, Blue Blanc, the late Blade Lord, and one other I've heard about. If you add Vita too, then that's a lot of your group that's gone AWOL.
And if you include Weissman, that's one that died horribly in a pile assault.
Yet here you are,
acting
like it's no big deal. This shit don't add up. Your whole group just doesn't act like a team at all. It's like... how do I put it?
Ouroboros is an organization comprised of people who work to further the Grandmaster's goals. But at the same time, your members are also part of some bigger experiment.
That's it! Wait, damn it, Egret! Why you gotta steal my thunder like that?
Because that's the best thing she can do right now in this conversation.
Wow! Those are some serious leaps of logic right there. But maybe this was bound to happen at some point.
Yeah, too much cryptic
That's
bullshit
right.
could
The Burl and Crossbell's fate being swallowed by the
cause
Empire,
people to be like, what the fuck is going
SSS's
on?
findings, the gospel plan. Anyone who cared to put together all these pieces should have been able to realize what was truly going on. But it certainly is surprising that it was you of all people who figured it out. Was it Mr. Ashen Chevalier's lessons that helped you hone that intuition?
No. To be honest, I'm just as surprised.
It actually makes perfect sense. She has the perspective of both Crossbell and the Empire, and the will to never give up.
It's thanks to both Instructor Reen's ability to bring out the best in people, and Yuna's own determination that she's come so far.
If Reen is the core of Class 7, then maybe Yuna is the bridge that links Class 7 to
I need to make her feel like a protagonist.
Whoa there. I think you're giving me way too much credit. I'm just trying to get as much info out of them as I can. Knowing them, they're just gonna get in our way, say something vague, and then vanish.
Yeah, well, that's all Boris for you.
You're standing against us right now because you feel like it. But I'm fighting back for the sake of those who believe in the future. I have no idea what Ouroboros is planning after the Great Twilight's over. But whatever it is, we'll put a stop to it. Just like we're going to stop you now!
Wow, not bad.
Yuna.
You tell him, girl.
Well said. I'm proud of you, Yuna.
My, that was absolutely splendid! Yuna Crawford. I must admit, I didn't expect such a fine diamond in the rough from the city I left behind.
Of course, it was Thor's Class 7 that cut and polished her. And thanks for that excellent little speech of yours. I think I'll actually go all out for once.
Also, he claims. But he does bring out
Damn it, of course they've got back.
enemies
Brace
right
yourself,
behind them.
everyone. We're gonna have to give this everything we've got.
Let's begin, shall we? We were only planning to have a little fun with you. But seeing as you won't stop going on about togetherness and bonds, maybe it'd be fun to see what happens if I thin your ranks a little.
The infinite will of Falcon then appears and slaps Campanella for daring to try and kill people.
Time, I'll throw in a little bonus. I'll share a juicy tidbit about the Society, if you win. Only information the Grandmaster has permitted me to share, of course.
So nothing.
I want to hear you fight, and struggle, and cry out in pain!
Are all of you Ouroboros people actually insane?
You wanna fight?
For the most part.
I'll give you a fight!
Class 7, prepare for battle. Don't be fooled by their tricks.
Fight them with everything you have, with the power of all our friends and allies.
Right.
And we enter battle. Despite the additional enemies being spawned by the two of them, we actually don't have to deal with them.
The harder you try, the more fun it'll be.
The rest of Class 7 are dealing with them. Anyway. Oh, we've actually started recording this time.
Time to kick things up right.
Well, we all know what's about to happen.
Dark Moon Formation.
My turn.
Aronian Emperor!
How about this?
And we lose our order because of a frozen prison disorder, giving a delay. And Maribel just summoned some stuff. I actually still have a bit of AP, because there is actually a cap on the Lost Arts of 1,840 for whatever reason. No idea as to why, but hey, you know, we'll take it.
I'm up.
Ah, thank you game for giving me a bunch of stuff.
Yeah! It's my turn.
So anyways, yes, before I do any more damage, Mirabelle the Wellspring, once again, has 392,958 health. You could potentially blind her. Meanwhile, Campanella, the Fool, has only 216,825 health. But no status efficiencies allowed. So yeah, you can't status him up at all.
What I tell you,
Still not
fun,
hard.
huh?
Moving out.
But yeah.
Let's go. Right there. An opening.
All right.
They're about to get tons. So I think I'm going to. Oh, you know what? We got the VP. Let's see Ebon Crystal. Ebon Crystal.
All right. Wide open.
You're wide open. None of my way. Sure.
You're sending shivers down my spine.
Now I'll show you what I can
Time,
do.
Wellspring alchemist.
Arcus, activate. Let's go. Roll. Healing now. It's mine.
Time to switch. Shuffle.
My turn.
Nightmare Shuffle occurs, which damn it, we've wasted our time. Oh well.
Let's go.
Blade Dance, Wind Slash. Same caliber. And that's kept Mel down, but we didn't take Mel down in time, so she gets her ass crafting. Oh, God. Okay, right. Crow. Azure Destiny. And then we'll order that.
My turn. Sure.
All right.
But for that matter, we could do that with Una as well.
I'm up. Roll. Healing strike.
And we broke her! Yay! Can't really get as much BP out of it, sadly, but.
Wide open.
Wide open. Very well.
How much else has he got?
My soul. Light. Purge my Gemini. Judgment.
Moving out.
Darn, she still lives.
There.
They're mine.
Moving out.
Now she dies. Well, no, she loses. Fine, she doesn't die. But we do get some. Well, we get Gundyr to level 9, but there are some level 10s as well. So yeah, crit damage is increased by 140%, crit up by 5%, and a CP plus 14 per enemy killed. Scold, which is level 10. This is our first one that isn't an EX, so we get to keep this one. Gravion Hammer is granted to whoever has it equipped, as well as a high HP increased break damage of up to 75%. And that's it. Everything else was already upgraded to its fullest potential. So yeah, we now have Scold at its best. Same with Scorpio, with now Albion Wolf and a 6% damage increase to enemies in a break state, as well as increased by up to 150% of break damage as HP drops, and 20% chance of attacks craft Inflicting Nightmare. Lovely stuff. And Pandora has reached level 10, giving Albion Wolf, that's great news for Crow, and damage increased by 95%, but the EP is now 100%, and the EP cost multiplied is the same still. So 6% chance of the offensive parts dealing critical damage, and that's it. And Diva reaching level 10, Chrono Burst, ooh, lovely. And a Fade Magic attacks offer 30% chance, a 6% chance of offensive arts dealing critical damage, and that will be all. And Demands reaching level 10 gives us a Seraphic Wing to whoever has it equipped. Yay! That saves us from having to put Seraphic Wing on Usus. And of course it becomes health through attacks craft of 12% as HP, a crit rate of plus 6% as well. And 4 reaching level 10 gives our Oxian Fall, damage increased by 70% to enemies that have status effects, 24% chance of inflicting seal, and a 50% chance of, a 50% increase to break damage. So, you know, quite a lot of stuff. Also some level ups for various party members that are in our party. Lovely stuff. And meanwhile, everyone who was not involved in our fight dealt with those things.
How'd you like that?
Dear me. How unexpected.
Oh, I even used the skills I copied from the Ironbloods, but it didn't make a difference.
The one skill. And they vanishing.
I'm coming too.
My. You're not as easy to shake off.
Well, to be fair, they didn't have a way to do an aerial assault, so.
Come on now. Do you seriously think you can capture us?
No.
No, I doubt we'd be able to. And honestly, I wish I could just tell you to get out of our sight.
Further, attacking wounded opponents would bring no honor.
But you said you'd give us more info. so it's time to pay up.
What the hell happened with the Phantasmal Blaze plan? Let's start with that.
Oh, fine. The truth is, the plan is still in effect. In fact, it's nearly at its end. Once the rivalry of the Seven has been completed, our objective will be met.
How come Vita wasn't even aware that your goal had changed?
Well, that's because she just wanted to lift the curse through those pseudo-rivalries she was setting up. We, on the other hand, are here to witness the reformation of the Great One. Though, to be honest, we don't actually care whether or not all its pieces stick together.
Oh, fair enough.
What do you mean?
In other words, your goal isn't to claim the two Septarians, but rather, you intend to return the power divided among the Divine Knights back to one.
And it doesn't matter to you if it's properly reformed or not?
That's right. We don't care if they disappear either. The same way the Septarian of Mirage did. Observing the path each of the 7 Septarians take when dropped into mankind's hands in this possible world. That is our goal. The driving force behind the Grandmaster's plan.
Possible world?
Maybe we'll learn more about that idea in the future.
I'm afraid those who are still bound by the shackles of this world wouldn't be able to comprehend our mission. Not everyone can be on the same level as Professor Epstein, after all. For now, don't worry your pretty little heads about it. Just focus on the rivalries ahead. Rufus is waiting for you on the top floor, by the by. Oh, and he's got Alberic with him. You might want to be careful with that.
Fair enough.
The Chief of the Gnomes is there too?
And Space Ion to stop
So
them
they've been
from,
hiding them here in the fortress.
you know, stopping them from
In
getting
all
out
honesty, you lot aren't half bad. You exceeded our expectations, at the very least. Mcburn might finally be able to accomplish his long-held plans if he's up against you guys. I'm sure he'd appreciate it if you went and paid him a visit.
Regardless of how this tale ends, Ouroboros will carry on with the Grandmaster's plan. We will soon move on to the 3rd stage of the Orpheus final plan. Who knows? I may just be lucky enough to encounter some of you again, someplace or other.
there. Okay, so either see you fuckers again in Reverie or in Daybreak.
Ellie and your other friends at the SSS. Please tell them. We'll meet again someday. Oh, and that I'll be rooting for Crossbell's independence.
I don't know what to make of all this. I won't lie, that was a lot of shocking information to take in. And Professor Epstein seems to be involved somehow, too. To think I assumed he was simply another historical figure, famous for first harnessing orbital energy half a century ago. What could that have meant by this possible world? Yeah, all that was really overwhelming, but the one thing I can't get behind is focusing on what we're doing at the moment. Can't believe they even made sure to bring up Mcburn, which means he's somewhere in this fortress, just as we suspected. Well, we got to survive whatever comes out and live to tell the tale to the others. Looks like Yuna has a message she has to pass on. Haha! Kinda wish that she just told them herself, but no, well. Can't wait to speak with Lloyd and Estelle again. Well, that's one more reason we've got to make sure we return safely. First, we'll have to defeat the Jade Rook and Black Hole Brook. Seems as though it goes up to the top floor. We could go straight there or take a short break at the garden. Feel like we should probably strike while the iron's hot. Honestly, I'm surprised they gave up all this information voluntarily. Suppose it might be a red herring. No, I'd say it's a farewell gift of sorts. Yuna made quite an impression on them. I got kind of hard-headed there and spoke without thinking. Really, you're making way too big a deal of it. I can't stand all this attention on me, okay? Oh, that's classic Yuna. Alright, are we staying or are we going? Top 40 fortress will be our next stage. The 5th rivalry awaits. New character dialogue is now available at the base of operations. If we don't want to take the elevator up already. But hey, that means we can just head back to the garden quickly and just check what that means. So I have time to just quickly heal everyone that I want to use. Primarily Crow, and that'd be it, actually. Actually, yeah, that'd be it. Just Crow. I want to put Emblem on him for the moment before we do anything else. Anyway, Alyssa! Alyssa, you okay? Yeah, my mother, grandfather, and Sharon are all counting on me. I won't disappoint them. And as for him, what did Commander Hayes do to you? I'm determined to find out the truth. I'll support you and Eustace with everything I've got. Thanks, Alyssa. You've really become such a pillar of strength. I'm glad to have you on our side. Glad to be of help. And over here, a bunch of new Class 7 talking. Seriously, you've gone all kinds of strong. Now I see the day when you'd be going toe-to-toe with all Boston forces like that. Gaius was exactly right when he called you Class 7's bridge. You really do link everyone together, so you go into your role as a leader. Honestly, helping you along might have been one of my greatest accomplishments as an instructor. Quit it, you guys. You're going to make me want to crawl into a hole and hide if my face gets any wetter. Besides, we need to focus. 4 rivalries crossed off the to-do list already, and the next one's just around the corner. Can't let ourselves mess things up right at the finish line. Agreed. Yeah, because what she said was obvious. Let's show them what Class 7's made of. And that's all there is to do here. Back to Hall C mid. Charging along. Probably won't take Quo in the next bit, but hey, you know. No, cut. We'll take Quo. That'd be foolish. But welcome to the tower part of Hall C. This is still more dungeon to go through.
A spiraling pathway. Just like in the Infernal Castle.
I'm hating life already. Thank you, Elliot.
Good. That means we only have one path. Upward.
Can we just fly the Divine Knights up then? Oh, whatever. Repair Wise Brave and Resurrect Stone. Thank you, game. And a big huge fuck off demon.
It's up. That one means business.
Which we just one past. To be honest with you, they really didn't want us running past some of these enemies. They probably would have done something about it. Anyway, Spirit Incense. Yay!
It looks strong. Watch out.
And my, what's this? A more outdoorsy part. Yeah, that bit looks a bit damaged. But anyway, this way first because we can't go the other way yet.
Do be careful. That enemy's strong.
And drat, another type of gate. Oh, so Fenrir Gem. Yay, Fenrir Gem. Activate this, and we now have access to the gates that we couldn't access before, as per usual. Jump down there, grab the chest, Siren Capsule, thank you, game. Ah, one past. Charging at the enemy.
A daunting foe. Let's test our might.
No, let's not. Let's save our resources, damn it. Anyway, welcome to the floor, and god damn it, Space Engineers. Ah! Right, we're going to get a cutscene to do with who's going to be guaranteed to be in the fight. This door is quite overwhelming, isn't it? And solemn as well. It's as if we entered the site of some ancient ritual. Ween, Quo, you feel it? Yeah, they're not making a secret of it. One of the last 2 remaining shards of the great power divided into 7 is just on the other side. Not to mention the power stolen from the Argent Knight. William! No doubt it's Rufus with his Orc Knight behind that door. Black Albert, the chief of the Black Workshop. I see. Ween, Quo, and so most of the heavy lifting for this rivalry will fall to you. However, let us help you in the preliminary battle. Of course, I'll be counting on you. Phew, glad you volunteered. We'd have to call the whole thing off without you. We'll all offer you our support during the rivalry too. Yeah, let's make this the worst day of that one Governor's general life. And so, Alyssa and Eustace are required as attacking party members, and we'll need Ween, Quo, and at least a member of New Class 7 for the rivalry itself. So, yeah. So, anyway. Eustace goes up front, so does Alyssa. However, I'm going to definitely check the tactics bit, see where everyone lands up. I'll move you a little bit more up there. Maybe use this a bit more central. Best I could do there. Just out of wanting things to be done properly. Everything looks fine. Eustace needs a bit of his EP back. We'll use the old charging station then. And before we head into battle, it's probably best if I sort this out so we're not using Emblem. Gundam might actually be a good idea, actually. Increases our crit damage. We've been doing quite a nice bit of critical hits. We just lose access to the things we've been using. And do that with Quo, just so that he can up his EP better. Anyway, as per usual, save the game. It always bears repeating. And then open the door and make your way to Rufus and Osborne. I've got an itch. Dummy jacket. It's Rufus Alborea, the primary member of the Ironbloods.
So, you've arrived.
Earlier than expected, too.
Yes, we've come for you, Rufus.
Did you really think those two from Ouroboros would hold us up for long?
It doesn't matter. They've fulfilled their role.
No, pardon me.
The only thing we require for the rivalry is the Ashen Awakener. Everyone else is none of our concern. The Azure Awakener included. The Sword of the End still has a role to play, however. Campanella and Maribel were to thin out your ranks, but they didn't even use their ion against you. How disappointing.
Damn you, Falcon Waiters. Actually, no, I'm fine with that, because might as well not have any deaths occur until the end of it all.
How could you?
Man, say what you really mean, why don't you?
This guy has textbook villain written all over him.
Ouroboros has their own priorities, and we have ours. We can't expect outsiders to be fully invested in our plans, after all.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Their organization is only interested in observation. Further cooperation may not be necessary.
Today's just full of interesting info, huh?
Yeah, well, infodumps were meant to
for
occur.
another time, perhaps.
Don't know how much Reverie they already started working on by the time the game came out, but you know.
The Auric Knight has completely absorbed them now.
Yeah, that's to be
That power
expected.
was rightfully won by the Ashen Knight. It should have gone to Valimar.
Rufus Alborea,
We chose not
Knight
to
of
end
blood and iron.
Road, so that's
The
on
man
our
before me is
account.
no brother of mine. Interrupting a duel at the last minute. And for your own selfish reasons. Have you no honor?
He did the same thing back when he killed Grianos at the Infernal Castle.
You're pretty messed up for someone who's supposed to be the noblest of nobles.
I can't deny it. But even so, noble blood still runs
As
through my
noble
veins.
as Alborea blood can be.
Banter aside, I had a war to manage on top of my duties as a Knight of Blood and Iron. Surely you can't fault me for picking the most efficient course of action. Oh, and by the way, I'm happy you were able to recover Milliam, even if she is simply a projection from the sword.
How dare you? It's okay, guys. He's not wrong, you know. Sup, Rufus? Long time no see.
Yes, you certainly surprised all of us back at the Grawl. But I'm happy, as a fellow Ironblood, that we were able to meet again. Although, I imagine my joy pales in comparison to Clara Lecter's.
Aw, don't sweat it. We didn't really have that many chances to hang out anyway.
That is true. Rufus's role as an Iron Blood didn't really get revealed to everyone till later.
You're definitely
AKA
one of a
Cold Steel
kind.
2.
I think you're being a bit too cheerful given the situation.
What does Milliam meant to do?
Sorry to interrupt, but I believe this will have to do for our banter. We should begin the preparations now.
I'll work straight to the point on that one.
This would have taken place during the Great Twilight's climax, but I suppose it may work out yet. Should you lose to Lord Rufus, he will obtain the Sword of the End, allowing us to be fully prepared for the final rivalry.
Sorry, but that's not how it's going to go.
You seem pretty confident that Rufus will win. No. Maybe it's not Rufus you place your faith in, but the Auric Knight.
Oh?
It's true that the Auric Knight has seemingly limitless potential, just like the Argent Knight.
You see, the Divine Knights may appear to be equally powerful, but there is a hierarchy among them. They have engaged in many battles over the past centuries, each time being wiped from the annals of history.
Which is to be expected.
All as practice for the true rivalry of the Seven. The only knight that did not participate was the Ebon Knight.
Which means that, theoretically speaking, it could end up being the worst one. Because it never got that practice in.
It may interest you to know that even if a Divine Knight is destroyed, with time it will regenerate. Their awakeners, however, often end up as undead abominations. Nosferatu.
We've fought a number of those before.
Do you remember the field of endless blades you witnessed during your trial below Thor's?
Yep.
Each sword marked a Divine Knight's defeat, the grave of yet another of its awakeners.
I can't believe it. So that's what they were.
In all the battles that occurred, two knights emerged victorious far more often than their brethren. Their strength is second only to the Ebon Knights. Surely by now you must know which ones I refer to, correct? They were, of course, the Auric Knight, brilliant as the sun, and the Argent Knight, which glows like the moon. Following them was the Crimson Demon with 1,000 weapons, the Vermilion Knight. Compared to such supremely powerful machines, the Azure, Palatinate, and Ashen Knights are nothing.
Where does this guy get off?
Kinda pisses me off to hear him trash talk Ordine like that.
It's true that the kind of energy it gives off feels completely different from the others.
And now that it has the Argent Knight's powers as well.
Precisely. You made a grave error in not properly absorbing the Azure Knight's energy. In your current state, you won't be able to make full use of the Palatinate and Vermilion Knight's powers. Frankly, I didn't have high expectations for Prince Cedric's ability to use the Vermilion Knight. It makes things more convenient for us now that you've absorbed its power as well.
You just say whatever you want, don't you?
But you don't have a damn clue what we're capable of.
Class 7's been through so many crucial moments together.
They have.
Everything we did in the Civil War, the Grawl of Erebos.
And in the course of those events, we lost some of our dearest friends. Yet despite that, we never gave
We
up.
still had a few deaths, I guess.
We challenged foes we had no hope of defeating, getting help along the way whenever we needed it. No matter how hard it was, and even if it was only small steps, we kept moving forward all the same.
Yeah, and the new Class 7 is following in your footsteps.
No.
I may be tired.
You've already caught up to us, Yuna.
Yes.
Instead of
Late
walking in
day.
our shadow, you walk with us as equals.
Optimism, perseverance, and cooperation are what give us... No. They're what gives humanity true strength. Technology doesn't mean anything on its own. Without human hearts to guide it, it's nothing more than steel and circuits. Once the Great Twilight is over, you say you want to create a world ruled by the Black Workshop. But if there isn't any heart in this cold world you want to make, then what's the point?
I'm sure when you made me and Tilly, you never expected us to have feelings. But we went way beyond what you expected. We pretty much became humans.
Yes, I believe this applies to Kia as well. And it all points to one thing.
Right. We create meaning in our lives by our interactions with others. And it's the bonds between people that shape the world. The world you want to create is one completely under the Ebon Knight's control. A world where the inhabitants, like the gnomes, are enslaved to a higher power without wills of their own.
How low of them.
People can't find meaning in their lives by struggling and helping each other to move.
Oh, fuck.
Is there really any meaning to a life like that?
That same tired rhetoric.
Actually, I believe I agree with that. Still, don't think yourselves unique. I have experienced my own fair share of hardship and struggle. And ultimately, I have no plans to serve anyone either. Not the Ebon Knight, nor Chancellor Osborne. My path is clear. I will be the one to surpass my father.
The Holy Sword of Ishnar.
That's one of the twin blades the Alborea family used to slay Nosferatu in ages past.
Usus, you too?
Is that the other one?
Ah, so Arnaud delivered the Holy Sword of Elvars to you. This is simply perfect. We can have ourselves one more sparring match before the rivalry.
I don't know if you get
Do
this
as you
if you didn't do
wish,
the bonding
but
event
we
or
must
not,
begin
but
our
nah,
preparations.
It doesn't really matter too much.
Zora Fowler! It's the original combat shell.
That's right. Even Estelle and the others had a tough time dealing with it.
But to be fair, it was the first boss fight in the
See
game,
what's
so
become of
gameplay
your
wise it
father.
wasn't too bad.
But I still believe in the love that you had for Mother and me.
Pardon me.
So I'll prove it. Right here and now. I'll prove to you that your love was not a lie.
Stubborn as ever, Ms. Reinford. You leave me no...
Ho-ho.
You leave me no choice but to snuff out that foolish hope of yours for good. To prove to you that my master is this world's
Steam's
only
fucking
truth.
up, or...
Not Chancellor
Osborne,
Osborne, nor the Lionheart Emperor. No, I will serve Ishmelga to the very end.
This will be it, Eustace. Your last opportunity to challenge me before I transcend humanity. Now,
Oh, also you claim.
let us cross blades.
Wait, does he mean...
No way.
You damn fool!
And we enter battle where they
Allow
get to
me
go
to grant
first.
you
Damn it.
eternal despair.
Now come, show us what you're capable of. Heavenly thunder!
I'm up!
I have no choice but to accept that pain and anguish, and I don't even have the structure to write this section if I'm not careful.
I'm up!
I have to Crimson Slash it, otherwise we will get hurt.
It's mine!
Leave it to me. I leave it to you.
I'll handle it.
I would Platinum Shield, but apparently I'm having to Artium Kill instead. Oh, actually, hold on. No. Rewrite Decoration.
Now. Stealth mode. Activate.
Twilight lightning. Burn through!
What? Shine over us all!
Let's go! Roll! Helix! It's down!
It's mine!
My turn.
Sadly, it does mean that we can't do the order, but hey, you know,
Time to kick things up. My turn.
we can still have an Emperor.
Cut through! Take this, now!
It's mine!
Take this! Cut!
Giant huge fuck off sword attack!
I'll support you. I shall go. I'll support you. Our team heal.
So yeah, with all this focus being done, Black Oldwick has 307,713 health, and you could potentially sleep a night him out of all things. And Rufus has 575,328 health. You're going to be dealing with him for a lot longer. Don't bother trying to status, but Edmund Efficiency is a good chunk of that. Actually, I should probably check what I've got here. Could you always go for last? Actually, yeah, let's start on that try.
Holy flame! Hey, I'm up! Roll! Helix! It's down!
It's mine!
Arrogant fools! Don't think you've won yet.
All right! Sure! All right! Thanks!
There we go. Tons of.
Here I come!
My turn. Activate Destroy now!
Wide open!
Pardon me. And Esquire.
What will you make of it? Behold, the advent of your perish.
It's only to me. Fair enough, I guess.
What? Shine over us all!
All right! Cut through! Sure!
Not bad at all. Show me more.
I'll support
Thanks!
you. My turn. You won't get it. Moving stop. Let's do it.
An opening! Moving out. How do you like this? Awaken!
I hope you're
So
prepared.
Balor,
I shall go.
strike!
We're actually.
There.
Wide open!
That's the lowest Springer.
And
Fuck
trade
it.
sync complete. Excel trade.
She uses a sword now while in her Arcadius form. What's that?
It's time I
Oh,
fought.
there's Caliber.
Carve this into your Adrian.
Let's go! Yeah! I'm up! Roll! Helix! It's down!
It's mine.
All right!
Yeah, let's as your destiny.
Time to kick things up. My turn.
Dark Moon and Murder Time.
Moving out. Sure. Thanks.
Pathetic fools.
I'll do my best.
Do some work.
There.
My turn. Sure. I'm up. Roll. Helix now.
Keep it up. My turn. Analyzing enemy unit. I got it.
Moving out. Showtime. They're down.
I'll assist.
Shut you. Take this. It's down.
Keep it up. My turn. Good night.
My turn. Activate destroy.
It's my turn. Roll. Helix now. Let's go, everyone.
Yes.
Moving out.
There.
I'll assist.
Now.
Moving out. There.
I'll assist.
We do get some of the back in process.
Now.
Not all of it, but enough.
Free on fire.
Holy flame. Take this. Moving out.
Yeah, just one more type then. Well,
We're low on time. Let's move.
level ups, including Bridges reaching level 10, giving us Sword Cannon on Ween, as well as strength 4 CP per enemy killed, and a 200 CP 2 times the power when health is low. Thank you, game. Titania reaches level 10, Crescent Mirror, 1.5 damage recovers the CP, and that's about it. Cannon level 10 as well, Avias. Amount of healed is multiplied by 4, 20 EP every turn, and that's it. Also, Link level 5, so Rush 2 is now for if Eustace and Alyssa are linked together. Lovely stuff.
Right.
And level up.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. We do a good job here.
It's happening.
The rivalry is starting.
And now it is time for our rivalry. Meanwhile, Albrecht's having a few issues with his head. Damn migraines, they come on like the last time.
I am... No, I'm...
Father?
Suddenly, a slight transformation occurs.
Sir, what's happening? No! I am forever a loyal servant of Ishmelga. I am Black Alberic. I have no need of you, Franz Reinfeld.
Albrecht teleports away.
Could it be losing its hold on him?
Ah, what a pitiful sight when the puppet has been cut loose from the puppeteer's strings. Perhaps the Ebon Knight can no longer be bothered to divide its attention when the end is so near. Come forth, El Prado, the Auric Knight!
As you command.
El Prado! The Auric Knight.
Heed my call.
We did tangle with it a little bit back earlier in the game, but let's face it, we really didn't do that much. We could barely leave even a slight scrape, let alone a scratch on it. But that was because we didn't have any Divine Knights on us, and Castro and Hector. Well,
this will be the last rivalry before the battle that will decide this world's fate. Once I've proven victorious here, I will hold the power of all the Divine Knights you've defeated, as well as the Sword of the End. Then, I will discard my life and become an immortal.
I knew it.
Damn it.
Finally, I will challenge my father and surpass him at long last.
Good luck.
Only then will I be able to prove my life was worth more than that of an unwanted bastard child. I will be the one who decides the meaning of my existence.
Reen, please stop him.
I will. Just leave it to me.
We now get the EX order 1000 Force. Nice of us to get it now. Also, I am just going to throw uses on there. I think this is fine. We'll use the Draken. Let you listen for this one.
Let us bring this to a close. All of it.
We can now use the X order Fast and Force by pressing E and accessing the class menu. This will consume 2 BP, but does increase damage dealt to enemies for 3 of my party's turns. Additionally, party members' strength and arts will be greatly increased for 2 turns.
It's my turn.
And Rufus immediately starts by using craft. Well, we don't really have much going on. Why? Space engineers. Why?
Now, an opening. All right.
We don't have access to Chaos Saber straight away.
There.
Well, we might as well build up some of our BP. So crossbows are still done.
Let's get them! They're mine!
It's my turn. Let's go, everyone.
So, doing Thousand Force refills. Ta-da! Part of the Familiar Night on
Let's
there.
go.
Anyway, we still get a ton out of it, so we can get a ton out at least if you're going to use it. Anyway.
Here I go!
Oh, we can even see where we've got some unbalanced efficiency stuff going on for us.
You can't escape! Let's get them! They're mine! Yes!
Let's go. It's down. An opening.
Well, that gets rid of that one at the very least.
Let's go. Let's go, everyone. I'm up. Healing strike. All right. Yeah, there. You're wide open.
Very well.
All right! Take that!
All right. They're down. You're wide open.
Right, move that from turn order.
Spirit!
Holy flip.
All right! You can't escape!
Let's go. Let's go. I'm up. Now, an opening. All right. Yeah, they're down. You're wide open.
It's my turn.
I'm up. It's down.
Oh, pardon me.
You've done well.
But my turn. It ends here. Darkness, sunder them. See.
And golden.
Do something! Spirit!
It's my turn. It's down. An opening.
Very well.
Pass down crow.
Thanks. Holy flip. All right. Darkness, sunder them.
It's my turn! Let's get them! They're mine!
Yeah.
See. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. It's my turn.
Actually, balance.
Get back. It's down. An opening.
All right! You can't escape! Fire!
See.
I'm going.
All right. They're down.
Right, reuniting.
All together now.
Do rebellion.
Leave it to me. Get back. Rebellion. Sword.
I didn't actually list out his health, but I think at this point it is such a high value that it's just, yeah, it took us nearer to 5 minutes.
All right.
We would like to admit, but we did it! We did it! We win! We beat Rufus, which means every night besides Osborne's has been bested. In one way or another. primarily by Ween.
I lost?
Yep.
Yes, you've been defeated, Rufus.
I had the Auric Knight, the strength of the Argent Knight, and the fortress's power. It should have been impossible for your friends to win. Useless. Members of Class 7, please, tell me why.
The power of friendship.
It's because you refuse to rely on anyone but yourself.
Well, I said, but more wordier.
Yep, that pretty much sums it up. You had people you could have relied on, but you chose not to.
Despite your issues with House Albarea, your bond with Eustace was real at least. But still, you shut him out. You chose to walk this path all by yourself.
And you didn't even rely on the other Ironbloods. That's the legacy you've made for yourself. Being just too good to need anyone else.
In a mindset like that, it's just not healthy at all. You've pulled string after string to keep Crossbell under your thumb, but that was only a temporary measure. What kind of future would that lead to?
Future where Crossbell is not Crossbell?
Yes. In governing Crossbell, you relied mainly on deception and force. Though they served you well the past few years, they are brittle tools that break easily. You can't rely on them forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
No matter your methods, there is only so much you can accomplish alone.
Yep. Your approach is pretty much the opposite of Prince Oliver's.
It's true.
I can't argue with that. At least, contributing to the formation of Class 7 was one of the few things I can be proud of.
No, that's true.
I imagine that once I fall unconscious, you'll discover the fortress's garden has changed. There, you'll find a path to the very core of this fortress. The blazing demon waits for you.
Yep.
It will be your most
as well as
battle yet. Prove to me you have the strength to see this through to the end. And what lies beyond is the final rivalry. To think it's nearly over after all this time. In the end, I was nothing but a fraud. Inferior in every way to their real sons.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll take care of it from here. Please rest, brother. However, before you do so, I need to knock some sense back into you.
Go on then.
And a good thwack to Rufus. And we gain the Auric Knight's power, which also contained the Argent Knight. So now we've got some lovely rings on us. And in the center of the garden, does an elevator appear to be activated. So, guess we'll have to head back there then. Looks like it's finally over now. Yes. I've been burning this up for so long, but now I've told him everything that needed to be said. That must be a relief. Yeah, I bet that took a real load off you, huh, Eustace? To all of you. You have my sincerest thanks for your help. I wouldn't have been able to come here and confront Rufus without you. Oh, of course. Ah, look who's all gone all humble on us now. It's all the more precious for how rarely we see that side of him. That's Eustace for you. We really should have recorded that. For posterity. Don't you think that's kinda harsh? Don't think he's that standoffish. You don't know him as well as we do. Alright, you guys are just teasing him now. That aside, I can't help thinking about Alberic's near change of heart back there. Almost. It was close to being free of his smuggler's influence. We saw fans vying for his transformation to Black Albert ourselves for the spectral Mumo, however. Today's battle gives some hope that it can be reversed. Maybe. I'm probably being too hopeful. It would hurt too much if it turned out to be impossible. Let's not talk about it now. There's one more rivalry to clear and another obstacle before that. Yeah. Mcburn was always a pain to begin with, but now that with that other form you've seen he's straight up a monster. We really might have to rely on a divine knight or two if we want to get past him. Really? It's not even awakening he's paying that much of a punch. It may seem against the code of chivalry, but in his case we've got to fire everything we have at him. We'll do what it takes. I think we're all pretty exhausted right now. Let's take a break in the garden first. We're being promised a new pathway from there as well. Why don't we see what that's all about? Valimar and Ordine deserve rest too, after everything. Appreciate the sentiment. We'll go ahead and teleport to the camp. And off they go. But we stay here for the moment, where we can take a step forward and pick up a Blacksmith Orchard. Other than that, it's time for us to head on over to the garden once again, for one final time. As there is just one more direction for us to go. Everyone, look, it's changed. Yep, in the middle, it is different. This will take us to the core, huh? Seems like it. Looked like a black dome from the outside. Should be the last sector of the fortress. No Ouroboros force enforcer number 1, the Blazing Demon, awaits us there. Not just him either. We're almost there. Give some rest before we head out. It's going to be intense. We should eat too. Best go in on a full stomach. Might be a good idea to spread our equipment and make sure everything's in working order. Indeed. Everyone be certain you're prepared before we make our departure. Indeed we should. We should also check to see if we... Oh. I ran onto the big tile like an idiot. Entering the elevator will begin the exploration of the last sector, so say no and don't do that yet. Do everything you want to now. I want to see, how many do we have? Well, we have 3 U materials. If you're able to farm U materials in a second playthrough, then that's going to be useful, because seriously, having even better versions of orbs, why not? Why would you not want them? Anyway, Milliam and Eustace now have a conversation here that we can talk to them with. Edit screen to represent that you should maybe go talk to them. Well, glad we've got no regrets now. It's time for the big finale. I'll help you as much as I can. But I guess we got another annoying opponent to get through fast, huh? Milliam. This battle's crucial for us all. You will serve as Green's sword, and I shall assist him with mine. Together, we'll both become his strength. Yeah, we got his back. When the great trial ends, Crow Milliam will... No. I can't be certain that that's what will happen. It's not like there's president. We have to move forward. We need to remain optimistic. Really, all that... Oh yeah, we swapped out Emblem. Right, well, while we make our way through, Emblem will be equipped. Everyone's sorting out their stuff to make sure they're fully prepared and whatnot. Once again, I do recommend saving. So, you know. I didn't want to split it into 2 additional parts, but nah, I think that would be the best. Just out of length of video and my general tiredness. So, this is part 3. Part 4.
Okay.
We will take on Mcburn once again. And then our final confrontation with Osborne will occur. The final rivalry. And what's to come in the ending sequences of the game. So, if you happen to enjoy this series, do check out some of my other playthroughs. We're live streaming Pokemon Scarlet still at this time, although we are potentially getting close to the end of the main story. I can't say for sure just yet. And of course, anything else I happen to do always is fun to check out, wouldn't you say? So yeah, if you enjoyed this, you can like, subscribe, you can comment, you can do all that sort of thing on YouTube. And of course, hopefully you'll come for the 4th and hopefully final part. I might change the titles to represent the fact that there's 4 parts to this finale in the future. But until then, I'll see you all. Bye bye.